Hello everyone, my name is Amy Revels and I live in Sodus, Michigan, which is located just off of the beautiful Lake Michigan. Currently I serve as the children's pastor at Safe Harbor Church. I have been in children's ministry for nearly 30 years and I also serve as the regional children's ministry director for the Great Lakes region. The Great Lakes region consists of Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin. I've been serving our region for about 9 years. But today I would like to share with you a few of my favorite things, starting with none other than Tina Hauser. I am a huge fan of Tina Hauser, but one of my books that I especially love is her book called Going Live in 3, 2, 1 with Creative Storytelling Techniques. Guys, seriously, if you want to bring your Bible stories to life and if you want to up your storytelling techniques, you want to get this book. It is just jam-packed full of some really cool ideas, and you will love this book. I teach very interactively. I love using really messy object lessons and science experiments to get my kids engaged, and that's probably why I'm such a big fan of Tina Hauser, because that's the way she teaches as well. The other book that I love of hers is called Beakers, Bubbles, and the Bible, and this is volume number 2, and this is filled with science experiments that your kids will love, and you will love doing them as well. So these are just a couple of my favorites from Tina Hauser. I also love a book. It is by Susan L. Lingo called I Poppin' 3D Bulletin Boards. Now, this book is going to teach you how to bring your bulletin boards to life through texture, lots of color, objects, and it even shows you how to make an interactive bulletin board. And I understand that a lot of times we really don't use bulletin boards the way that we once did. A lot of churches use computers and media clips, but if you're in a smaller community church and you still have bulletin boards laying around, you're going to love this book because it really teaches you some great techniques. Now this book has an entire year's worth of ideas for all the months of the year, as well as it's filled with reproducibles. So even though I have used many of them and I don't always use the actual example, it still taught me the great techniques of making some really cool and great displays that the kids love. Another favorite of mine, I just recently used High Voltage for the first time last year at our regional convention, and we used a series called The New Normal, Taking a Relationship with God to a Higher Level. And man, I am so glad that we used this series. Not only was it a good series set, but High Voltage just really made it affordable, especially for smaller groups, to take advantage of a really great curriculum at a very reasonable price. So I paid about $80 for this curriculum set, and I did the digital download. It is filled with everything you need. You're going to have your teacher's guides. You're going to have stuff for small groups or large groups. You have your media clips. You have videos. You're going to have skits in here. They also include ideas for object lessons and science experiments. This is a complete set. It would work so great for Vacation Bible School or a convention, or even if you just want to use it for a series in your local church. This is a really great thing, and I absolutely loved it. Another couple websites that is a favorite of mine is called Hands-On Bible Teacher. And Hands-On Bible Teacher is a lady who does just that. She is a very hands-on Bible teacher, and she has some really cool ideas and techniques that she does to bring her stories alive and sets the setting in her classroom. And you can find her at handsonbibleteacher.blogspot.com. Another website that I have found that I like referring to is called betterbibleteachers.com, and I found him on YouTube, and he has some really cool science experiments, and I've tried some of them, and it just really wowed the kids. So you're really going to like a couple of these. Just like anything else that's on the internet, you're going to want to make sure they're biblically sound. But seriously, they had some really great techniques and ideas, and I really enjoyed a couple of those. So I hope that you have found some of these ideas of my favorite things helpful for you in your children's ministry, and I hope that you will continue to spread the light of Jesus to your students. Thank you.